Hey, man. Look at...
Bad boys.
Another week has passed and another weekly hate video from your favorite donkey. This time, we'll talk about the leading game on the market when it comes to the abuse of its players, and it's none other than FIFA, or rather FC25, or in its full name, EA Sports FC25, because EA must remind everyone who is the abusive and alcoholic father in this relationship.
Yep. Go ahead. EA Sports. It's in the game.
That is not bad.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Now, what's my problem with FC25? Well, it's no secret that FIFA games are notorious for their ability to stay the same over the years with minimal changes, or worse, features removed from older FIFA games only to return as new features a few years later. This rinse and repeat cycle is not only predictable, it's downright lazy. Every year we see the same gameplay flaws, bugs, and promises of innovation that are more shallow than EA's attempt at caring. Career mode, barely touched. Bugs, still there. I've been a FIFA player for many years, and if I'd invested the amount of hours I had on FIFA 2018 into studies, maybe I wouldn't have had to turn to YouTube to be successful. Well, over the years, as I was exposed to a different type of gaming, real, complete, and quality games, I started to distance myself from the football series. And the fact that today's soccer players are younger than me and far wealthier made me recalibrate my course and stay away from the annual release hype. Since FIFA 20, I don't buy FIFA annually and rarely play, except with friends when sitting at someone's place, but not religiously at home, with pages to document player stats during my career with Crystal Palace. But this year, I happened to be exposed to FC25, and I thought maybe this time is different. I stupidly believed that FC meant they finally got serious about change. But now, like any battered woman, I was horrified to find out it's the same incompetent scumbag I married. Well, some of the changes we were promised this year include career mode with women's teams, because clearly that's the kind of idea that will bring in fans, since of course, there is no achievement that can be reached by playing with only a women's team. It's classic EA tossing features that sound inclusive but end up being half-baked, unpolished, and only there for show. They've also added more countries for career scouts, which is nice and all, but shouldn't be something to brag about as a change. Honestly, it feels like EA is just stretching out thin improvements and marketing them as game-changing innovations. It's a shame, because football fans deserve a truly high-quality and rich game, not the poor excuse for money grabbing that EA releases every year. But let's talk about the real elephant in the room, Ultimate Team. FC25's relentless focus on this mode has all but ensured that every other aspect of the game is left behind. Ultimate Team is EA's golden goose, the place where microtransactions reign supreme. Rather than dedicating time to refining career mode or adding depth to pro clubs, EA keeps doubling down on a system designed to siphon more money from players. And, let's not forget they give Ultimate Team all the attention because guess what? It's a money printer. They know Ultimate Team makes them billions, so why bother improving anything else? Naturally, this has led to a massive backlash. Every year, the FIFA community grows more vocal about their dissatisfaction, and FC25 is no different. Players are fed up with EA's money-first, quality-second approach. The glitches, lack of meaningful updates, and the continued emphasis on squeezing out more cash through Ultimate Team have left longtime fans feeling betrayed. FC25 should have been the opportunity to change course, but instead it's more the same. And at this point, we're all just waiting for EA to hit rock bottom.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Now, here's the kicker. FC25 introduced something called Rush Mode, an absolute gem of fast-paced, street-style football. It's crazy fun, addictive, and actually a breath of fresh air compared to the rest of the game. But we all know how this story ends. EA will probably scrap it after a couple of years, only to bring it back as a new feature in, let's say, 2028. Just like they did with FIFA Street and Volta. They throw in something cool, make us fall in love with it, and then rip it away just to repurpose it later and call it innovative. Classic EA. This whole situation is sad because we can think about the potential that could have existed for a football game like FIFA, which combines the tactics and simulation of Football Manager with the gameplay of the FIFA series.
It's just so pink.
Gone are the days when such a thing could not be done technologically. Today it is pure laziness on the part of EA, which knows it has no reason to invest and renew, given that it has a captive audience. Imagine a FIFA game where you could seamlessly manage your team, setting tactics and formations while diving into the actual gameplay with fluid mechanics and realistic AI. You could strategize in a locker room and then step onto the pitch to implement your plan, making every match feel like a true extension of your managerial vision. Instead, we get a lackluster series that fails to innovate, wasting the chance to create a truly immersive football experience. Fans crave depth, realism, and excitement, but EA seems content to recycle the same tired formula year after year. The lost potential for a rich, multifaceted football game is a disservice to players who are passionate about the sport, and it's frustrating to see a company with the resources to deliver something exceptional settling for mediocrity. It annoys me even more to know that because of EA's crazy monopoly on the soccer market, we will likely never get the football game we deserve, with a real and enjoyable career experience. This is why FIFA 25 is bound to fade. Yes, it's FIFA 25, not FC 25, because there isn't really any real change aside from the name. One, EA had to change because it didn't want to invest money in the rights. That's all for today, folks. Let me know in the comment if you want reviews for Dragon Ball Spark and Zero and Sonic X Shadow Generations. You still here? Type Crazy Monkey to prove it.